This is the game I've been looking forward to. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's my most anticipated game in the last few years. And today we got to see some extended gameplay of it. And I was pretty happy with all the new gameplay elements they showed off. But one thing that looks the same is the graphics and visuals. Now this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Zelda Breath of the Wild still remains arguably the best looking game on Nintendo Switch. Some might argue it's the best looking game on any console. And that game of course does push the Nintendo Switch to its limits. We still don't have a Switch Pro, so all of that adds up to this new game bound to be pretty much visually the same thing. If I didn't know that this gameplay was Tears of the Kingdom, I would just mistake it for Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy, but one thing I was really hoping for is 60 FPS. Based on this gameplay, it's not 60 FPS, it's still 30 FPS. Breath of the Wild came out 6 years ago, so 30 FPS was quite acceptable back then, but this new game, I really hoped for 60. I mean, some pretty technically advanced games like Mario Odyssey are 60 FPS. Nintendo seems to have a 60 FPS commitment to the Mario games. Mario Kart 8 is 60 FPS. Even when you look at some old games like Metroid Prime, Super Mario 3D World, they're all 60 FPS during the Wii and Wii U days. So a 60 FPS 3D Zelda game isn't too much to ask in 2023. Alright, I just needed to get my frames per second rant out. Yeah, I'm disappointed, but does this change anything with how I'm looking forward to playing this game? No. It's still gonna be game of the year, the game I'll put hundreds of hours into, the game I'm gonna say is the best thing to ever happen in 2023. Oh, and the new Nintendo Switch OLED they showed off, I just can't wait to get my hands on that. Apparently some YouTuber with over 1 million views already has it somehow, I don't know how. But I did email Nintendo to see if a poor me can get a review copy to unbox. I don't think I'm gonna get one. So I'll be going over to GameStop tomorrow to reserve my unit. I'll also be getting the Pro Controller and the case that they showed off. And hopefully when the game comes out, I get to review a copy of the game earlier from Nintendo. And if I don't get one, well, then I'll just buy it on release date. But just can't wait either way. So what are your impressions of the gameplay they showed off and all the accessories and Nintendo Switch OLED that they showed off? Let me know in the comments what you think.
You can do a lot with them. So try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.